This is a video response to Ninja Scout's video about group or lone wolf. And my opinion on the matter is both. You can't, if you're a lone wolf, and depending on the situation you have, you've got to have help. You just can't do it alone if it is a total, I don't know, SHTF situation. You have to sleep sometime. You've got to have someone watch while you sleep. If you have any hopes of gardening or anything like that, people have got to work and you've got to have a security crew at the same time. Now, the downside of groups, especially if you're of the conservative mindset, or what the liberals will call a right-wing extremist. If you're a conservative group, whether you're a militia, tax protest group, or any conservative political group, Uncle Sugar is going to be constantly trying to penetrate you, get dirt on you, wait for someone in your group to mess up and turn state's evidence against you. And examples of this would be Charlie Puckett. Charlie Puckett was the leader of one of the biggest militia groups in the United States. Well, he got visited by the feds, and they hauled him off on some really trumped up charges. For example, he was a plumbing contractor, so he had racks of like galvanized and black steel pipe there. After all, he is a plumber. And then they turned around and said that was bomb making material and went after him on a conspiracy charge. These are the kind of hoops that they will jump through to jam you up as a group. Kind of makes you wonder why Antifa and BLM are walking around free despite everything that they have done. Because it is allowed. They want them to do this. Anyway, I'm getting off track. If you're going to have a group, one of the things that you're going to have to do is, one, do not go on social media as a group. Do not talk about your group on social media. Do not have a website. Just don't do it. Do not have a web forum that people can join in on, or other members of your group can argue with each other. Trust me, I have seen that happen. Everyone wants to be a badass until a real badass shows up. Another thing, beware of traps and what we call honey traps. I was with the Mississippi militia for a long time. And down on the Gulf Coast, we had a division of us down there, a group of us. And there was some preacher, I don't know the full story, some pastor down there. He was allegedly a pastor, and he approached them because they put their names out there, and they were out there flaunting who they were certain members of them. And when this guy approached them, he said he spoke on behalf of the federal government, and if they would come down to the federal building or talk to him, letting them know who they were and tell them about their group and all, because they learned valuable lessons from Hurricane Katrina, and they would love to have them like on a call list to get, just in case, another hurricane happened, they would have people to call on that were, local to the area. And they would get some official looking federal ID card. I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, hey guys, are they paying you? Well, no. Are you getting any benefits from them? Well, no. So what exactly are they wanting you to do? Oh, we're going to go down there. We're going to let them fingerprint us, do a background check. We're going to fill out these applications, give them all this wonderful information. And they're going to give us this wonderful piece of laminate with our name on it and our picture. And I'm like, guys, don't do it. You're just writing yourselves into the counterterrorism no-fly list. You're just telling them who you are to get on that terror watch list, and that card is just kind of like your cancellation prize. You know, this is a card you can show your other buddies in the Patriot movement and go, hey, look what a dumbass I am. That didn't fly, and finally someone followed the guy, because sometimes we actually made efforts to gather our own intelligence, because left to their own devices, most of your militia groups will rely on Alex Jones and Steve Quayle to be their S2. Anyway, someone followed this guy and discovered this guy was more than just a pastor. He was a federal employee. When he came to work, he got his other car. It was a government car with U.S. government plates, and he worked in the federal building in, I think it was either Gulfport or Biloxi. But he was a pastor. Anyway, I really got off track there. So, if you're going to have a group, you want to keep your social media presence to a minimum, if none at all. I prefer the term mutual assistance group. You use the M word or the militia word, you're going to attract every nutbag with a gun out there. Make contact with other mutual assistance groups, but only share minimal information. That way, if someone gets penetrated, there isn't a lot of information to get. Find out who your friends are. So, I hope this information was useful about the whole lone wolf versus group mentality or the debate. You got to have both, but you've got to practice OPSEC. For you people that don't know, OPSEC means operational security. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I really don't give two shits. Have a nice night.